Hey everyone, it's Lynnea for LDRS Creative, and I have another letterpress card to share with you today. So last week I created a card where I used the corner meadow press plate on both corners of my card, and I liked that idea, so I'm going to do it again in a similar way with the delicate stems press plate. So I have the delicate stems press plates, I have my LDRS Creative cotton watercolor panels, and my Raven hybrid ink. I am using my letterpressed platform. Remember that these press plates require a specialized letterpress platform. You don't want to use these with your standard cutting plates. It will damage your machine. So I have my A2 sized panel already taped to the top plate with temporary adhesive. And I know that I want my image to be pressed into the bottom left and top right corners. And the thing you have to remember when you're letter pressing is that you're working with a mirror image. And my brain just does not compute that. So here's my trick for making sure that I am lining things up on the correct side of my cardstock. I like to hold that in place and then just kind of flip my plate around, and the magnetic base will attract that press plate, and so I just kind of drop that press plate right into place, and I know that that's where I want it to go, and I don't have to think about which side I actually need to put that press plate onto my platform. So I lined that up, I put the sentiment right in the center, and then I inked up those press plates with Raven hybrid ink, ran that through my machine, and now I'm going to remove my cardstock panel, flip it around, remove the sentiment, and do it again. I only want to press that sentiment once, but I want my flowers to be in both corners. Easy peasy. Now we're ready to do some coloring. And I'm going to be coloring with the Delicate Stems layering stencils. So I grabbed stencil number 1, it's noted with a little etched 1 in the bottom right hand corner, and I'm going to blend some purple and blue inks together. I wanted the top of the petals to be blue and the bottom to be purple. So I have two colors of ink, a blue and a purple. I just picked whichever shades I liked. And I'm just going to use one color of ink for both layers. So I'm coming in with a light hand, again, purple at the bottom of the petals and blue towards the top. And I'm keeping it light so that I can use the same color again with the second layer. I'll then take this stencil off, flip it around, and do the other flowers. Once I have that done, I'm going to come in with stencil number 2, and I'm using my same colors of ink. So you don't have to if you want to use a darker shade, but since I had them out, I just decided to use that same color. And this time I'm going to ink up my brush a little bit more, press a little bit harder, and I will get nice depth of shadow with these inks. I love when there are coordinating stencils for the press plates because it takes all the guesswork out of coloring. All you have to do is grab your favorite ink and just blend. Once my coloring is done, I'm going to grab my black watercolor, and I'm using a size 6 round brush, adding some watercolor spatters, and then I cut this panel down using the A2 diagonal stitched layered rectangle dies, and I cut a black panel as well, layered those together on an A2 card, and this is finished. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!